Hello guys, I hope you're fine. Today we are again together to discuss another awesome command available in the Microsoft Windows. It's called Robocopy. Why we use it? Two very simple reasons. Let me explain. The number one, let's say that you are trying to copy your data between two devices over the network and this network is slower. And the other reason may be that you are trying to copy your data from WAN to your local computer, or maybe from your local computer to WAN or internet. And the third case, you are trying to make the copy of your data between two machines that are apart each other over the VPN network, but they are accessible. And you have a fear of network interruption, and the second reason, you use a Robocopy to make your job much faster. How? Let me explain. The first one, when you just simple copy and paste your data, it will copy one file, then second file, and then third file, and then fourth file simultaneously. Just one job at a time. With Robocopy, it will make eight different streams, eight different channel to your copy. How? Let me explain. So let's go to my test machine and I'll show you the everything here in the command. Let's talk less and work more. Okay, open the command prompt. Yeah. Now we have to specify the two folder, one as a source and one as a destination. Let's say what I have in my domain controller. Okay, I got it. I can use this path as a source and then E. Let's make another folder. It's called dest, stand for destination. Let's copy this one as well. Okay, the command is very simple. Robo copy and quotes. You have to specify the source first. Let's paste it here. Space and then destination. I always suggest you to use quotes for the paths. The main reason, let's say, is that you are trying to make your copy and using the path that have the space between them. For example, destination folder, and it have a space between these two words. And if you will not use the code, then the path will be incorrect. So it's incorrect. You have to use code here. Okay. So let's delete this one to make it very simple. Okay, I'm going to delete it. We'll use this one. Copy, paste, and our command is ready. Just paste it, copy, and paste in command prompt. Wow, it's done. Let's see the results. Okay, it's only copy the files, not the folders. Let me show you in another window. Okay, this PC, go to source. We can title it here. Okay, here are 1, 2, 3, and 4 files, and these 4 files are copied with this command without any switch. And these are directories. This command does not copy the directories by default. We have to use switches with it if we want to copy the directories as well. So there are two switches available for the copy of directories. Let me show you in my document. If I use the /e, it will copy all the subdirectories, including the empty ones. And if I'll use the slash s, it will also copy all the folders, but it will not include the empty directories. It will eliminate. Okay, let's put it here and go back to my screen on lab. We will use slash e along with it. This will copy all the data. Let's see how it works. And now you can see it's now trying to copy folder as well. Let me break down this command and let's discuss how these switches work together to make a better job. We use slash e to copy all files, and now if we want to copy the subdirectories that are empty, let's see how it works. I have make another folder on my source and I'll say it empty, empty folder. And when I use slash s command, this will exclude this one because there's no file or folder inside this directory. Let's run it again. And you see it have already excluded this one. It's not copying this folder. Let me break this command again. And I'll show you another switch. It's slash z. Why we use it? If we want to make our copy restartable mode. What is restartable mode? And you will see that I was copying the previous job and I have breaked it on boot.win file, and that was 17.4% completed. And if I'll run this command again, the previous one, this will start over. This will start again this file, no matter how much that was completed. So if I want to make it restartable, then I have to use the switch slash z. Okay. Okay, I'm copying this one. Let me break it again. I have break it on 50.7%. And now let me run this command again. You can see this 52, 59, 60, and now it has started from where it left. Let me break it again on 60.66.0. Let's run it again. Now 67, 68, 69%. Now it's clear how the slash z works. Okay, let's make another scenario. I have a folder here. It's called no access. ठीक है? Okay. Let me go to my domain controller. I have a remote session, source, no access. I have to pull access of this folder. Share, security, advanced. I have to disable inheritance. No, now this folder don't have access. Okay. Let's go back to our command and try to copy that data again. Let me delete this one. Let's see how it works. Again, copying this one. And it's working. I have interrupted on 74.3. What was my command? Slash E and slash Z. Slash Z is restartable, and it's starting from that position where I break it. Okay, no access. Okay, I have to make a test file in this folder. Go back to your server. Okay, continue. Let's make a new test file with no access. Now I'll run this command again with slash b switch. If the file that we are trying to copy is open somewhere, or maybe we don't have access on that file, this is locked, then we can use switch b slash b switch to this will copy that file in backup mode. When we previously just copy this one and this was empty, and let me show you if I will not use this one again. Let's do it again to make it clear. Let's delete all data. Okay, you can see inside no access. This is not copying the file that it don't have access, or this file may be logged, or maybe not in use. Maybe this file in use by some other application, or maybe there are the cases where you can't access this file due to permissions. And in that case, if you really want to copy those files as well, then you have to use switch B along with Z and then B. This will back up those files as well that you don't have access. Okay, let's try this one again. And you see the file is now copied by using just another switch slash B. Okay, here is another scenario when we just want to make exact replica of source and destination. You mean you just need to make the exact copy, then you have to use the switch PURGE. Okay, this will copy all the data between source and destination, and if you will if you will delete any folder from your source, let me delete this one. I'm going to delete the empty folder, and then let me break my command again and rerun it. You will see on the destination folder, this is disappeared. This has been deleted automatically. This is how it works. Okay, now let me show you some more switches. If you are going to copy your data between source and destination, and you want to get the attribute like the attribute of files, and you want to copy uh, you want to get the information of data attribute and then timestamps, then you have to use this switch as well. Copy. D stands for data. This will copy, and this will also copy the attributes A, and with the T it will copy the timestamps of your files. It's working. And if you are making the copy, if you want to make the copy of all of your data along with the permission and ownership, then you have to change the switch in this way. Copy all. Okay. So this is a way to make the exact copy, including the permissions and ownership and everything along with that. Okay, let's go to another scenario. Okay, I want to show you one more thing. If you're using the slash purge and slash e together, we can make it more simple by saying that MIR, I have deleted the slash E and mention it as MIR stand for mirror. This work the same. Let me show you in my document. Okay, let's go out of this full screen and go back to my document. Copy all if you want to maintain user and group permission, mostly used in the server case, and you have to use this switch. And if you're just trying to copy data between source and destination and you want to share it with your friends on USB drive or any other media, and maybe you're trying to copy the data between two different file systems, then you can just simply use the copy colon DNT, data and timestamps. That is enough for this one. If you're trying to make a copy between two different file systems, then I will suggest you use this FFT switch as well for the different file systems. Ignore this one for make it more simple. I want to show you one more interesting thing. It's slash empty switch. This is the magic, guys. If you are copying the data and it have lots of tiny files, then I would suggest use this one. By default, its value is 8. It's make the 8 a different thread to make this copy of one job. And when you are trying to copy a lot of files, then you can use the maximum value 1 to 8. But make it sure this will take all the traffic of your network, and the other user may have the experience when you are using this switch. Okay, this is not available in the earlier version of the Windows. This can only be used Windows 7, 2008, 2008 R2 or the later. And this is best to use with the SSD volumes, because if you are using to use it the SATA volumes, then it may increase the fragmentation level. So avoid this if you are using the legacy drives. If you are using the newer technology SSD, then it's a very good command that you can use that one. Let's see how we can use this one. Let's go back to this server machine, and I'm just using empty colon 8 is a default value. And if you want to make your Robocopy speed slower, then you can use 1, 2 or something. And if you want to make it faster, then you can use 100 or like 50. This will make the 50 different jobs or different threads in the same single task. Okay, let's use it. And this will copy in more faster way. It's a 2.8 GB file, that's why it's showing you on the current screen. Let me break it down again. Okay, what we have left to explain here in the command, let me go back to my document. Okay, if you want to save all the information about your task, then you have to use the /log, and then you have to specify the path. I always recommend to use these 3 switches in group if you want to save the logs. If you want to append the logs in the same log file, then you have to use plus symbol as well. Okay. If you want to exclude any directory between source and destination, then you have to use XD, like I'm copying the Windows 10 files, installation file, then I can exclude what I can say in my path source. Again, I have to specify in the quotes source D colon, and I'm saying here that just exclude this one. I don't want to copy this folder, and rest of things should be copied. There are another two very useful switches that we can use it for retries and the time between the retries. Let me show you how it works. Let's go back to my test machine again. If I'll show you here on the default command, then on default the option will be all copies, and then /s/e copy all purge backup for the logged file, and then you will see here /r. If any file break down due to some reason, then it will make 1,000,000 retries to make it copy, and this will keep your computer busy all time. In that case, I will suggest you to make its value down, like this one /r retries. Let's say I just want to make the 10 retries. If it will not make happen the copy in the 10 retries, then job will be finished. And I also want to make the 30-second gap between these retries, then I can specify in this way. So this was the Robocopy command, and it's very useful and it's very handy. You can use it to make the faster and speeder copies of your data between source and destination. And you can also use this command when you think that your the connection between these two devices is not reliable. Then in that cases, I always recommend to use this one. Thanks for watching this, and I hope now you have the some sense of I can say that you have the idea how it works, and I hope you will find this more useful than using the Xcopy command. The default command between this Robocopy was Xcopy with DOS. Xcopy. This was the older version, and Robocopy is the newer version. Thank you guys. Thanks for watching this video, and have a good night of day. Have a good day.